What's going on, guys? I'm Mike Echoes, and welcome back to Olympus. It is currently the morning of day 59, and we just finished up the accumulation mission on our first little set of operations that we had. I'm gonna roll the clip for that right now. So yeah, we got that done, and we're getting ready to move on. So it is currently right after I finished that off. It's literally been all of 30 seconds since we put the meat in that last drop pod and finished the mission. So at this point, I want to show you guys a few things. Okay guys, so in between episodes, we did go ahead and put our other 5 at this point wind turbines up. We did not have enough room on the wraparound for 6. But what we're going to do is, once we get our materials processor up today, we're going to take the windmill down and we're going to put the 6th one right there, and it should be far enough away from this one. Let's see how it's looking. Yeah, it should be far enough away from this one where it's not going to be a problem. If not, we'll put it down there, probably right there on the corner. But let's jump right into the next step. So let's check our operations. Our entire first layer of operations is done. So let's check what is actually next, what we got for this one. This is going to be building bases, maybe not. Scoping out and mapping an area, that might be good. And then we've got another scan mission up here. And then what's this one? Collection and delivery of items. We're probably going to hold off on these two until I figure out exactly what they are, because if they're grindy and not going to be very fun to watch, I'm not going to do those. I'll just do them in between cameras. This preservation, we may do one camera, since it's actually combat and killing of creatures. And then we've got a couple more scan missions down here. And then once we make it through this tier, we're going to be moving into the Riverlands. So first and foremost, let's go do...
I've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for. They need geodata from this region, and fast. They're not saying why, but something under the surface has got them excited. You interested?
Yeah, let's do spirit level. Transmit geodata from location Alpha and transmit geodata from location Zulu. Oh, is this the one where I've got to build really high up in the air? It may be. So let's go ahead and take it. I'll show you guys how to do this one.
Only care about one thing. Power. But at least they're consistent. Like everyone out here, they're after exotics. Their research teams think they can predict where it forms, but they need more geologic data. So they want you to set up GPR stations to take readings. They need line of sight, so if terrain's too low, you'll need to build them platforms so they can connect, 'cause technology. Sites are on your map, and you'll find drop pods with the gear nearby. But it gets better. Animal life doesn't exactly love our tech, so keep your eyes open.
Alright guys, so it's the morning of day 60 actually. Can't believe it's been 60 days on Olympus already. Everything is ready. We have our Wayfarer armor on, as you can see. I'm going to show you guys a couple things before we actually get out the door. We went ahead and made our deep freeze over that accumulation mission. So it's done. We just needed it to store our meat so it didn't spoil. And over the night, we went ahead and got our biofuel deep drills emptied. So that's all smelting up. Got plenty of titanium and platinum going, and we refilled the biofuel on both those. With that, we are going to grab Roadrunner. And let me guys show you before we take off, that way you know not to head to the mission location before you do this. So, for this mission, spirit level, you're going to need at least 20 stone beams, a really good repair hammer that's got full durability on it. I went ahead and crafted about 27. Crafted about 27. Just as many as I could. And you're also going to need at least 15 wooden ladders. But I went ahead and crafted 25 just in case anything happens and one breaks or something. We've also got our wood ramps and wood floors to take with us just in case. But let's get on to it. Where are we headed, actually? Oh yeah, right by the base. So we're headed this way. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get these 2 geostations. We're going to take them into the desert. And we're going to build these 2 towers and let the geostations do their thing at each tower of pillars we build. The problem is, the reason we need the ladders is we're going to have to build, or we're going to have to build the ladders up so we can actually climb our way up and place these geostations at the top of our pillars. And we're going to need the ladders to actually build the pillars themselves. I'll show you guys how it works. Let's run away from that. Here we go. Our box. Thing around. Let's take both of those.
Okay, time to move out. There's another zone marked on your map.
Where exactly in the desert are we? Oh, we're headed right there too. This should be cake. As long as you make your preparations and get everything I showed you guys a second ago before you start, this shouldn't take you any time. I think you're going to have to defend a little bit. This should be good. This area right here is so hard to navigate. Like, I think we're going to actually have to cross right here. I do not like coming this way, but it's the closest, so we're going to try to deal with it. I think we're headed across down here too. Okay. This river makes things a little interesting. Or can we go down? No, we cannot. Oh, scorpion there. Bit of a lag spike. I guess where it's loading in. Let's take out an elephant. Elephants are tough, and they kind of are glitched out at the moment. Stay away from Roadrunner. Suck. Oh no. 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 I need to quit. Oh, that's so bad. Jeez. Okay, buddy. You got hurt a little bit. Alright, there's the raw giant steaks we want. Leave the rest, and we'll get these bones. That was a little nuts. We get attacked by everything in the course of about 3 seconds. Those scorpions are so hard to hit their critical spot. It's the eyes, so like... Well, that doesn't prove my point at all, but usually it's really hard to hit that critical spot. And instead, I just show you guys. The first shot hits it. This game is so beautiful. I love it. Where are we headed? Are those gonna be... Let's check the map again. I think they're gonna be on this side of the river, but I'm not... No, they're over there. let's see if we can't hop down without taking too much damage right here. We took a little. We're gonna need to feed Roadrunner. Good thing we have a whole bunch of bacon. Switch that over. Very good. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be up? No, it's not gonna be up top. Okay, we're good. We're just gonna have to build up down here. Okay, so you guys see what I'm talking about, right? These blue orbs floating way up there. You're gonna have to build up and place these beacons on inside of those blue orbs. So, oh, we got some Dribbo. Let's actually, for dramatic effect, let's go fight these. Put one down. Oh god, what are we getting attacked by now? Look, better get our HUD back on. What did I just do? Was I trying to pet the... Oh my... More What? I've never seen that before in my entire time in this game. That was great. That was absolutely great. You know, the bad thing is we don't really need any bacon. I mean, I guess we could get some for our reserves. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. That was insane, though. They all just jumped to their death. And we're getting attacked. Cougar just did it, too. That's excellent. Oh, man. I love it. Oh, we have a basic wound. We need to heal that before we get affected. How much bacon did that? That gave us quite a little bit of bacon. Let's go ahead and get these other ones too. Oh, are we heavy now? I think we're going to drop this leather though. So we did all that hunting earlier for that accumulation mission, and we had something like 1,200 bones by the time we were done. How much bacon did that? Oh yeah, that gave us, we're just going to drop. Actually, no, we'll keep the 2. Where is our first? There's our first spot. Are we going to have to build in the water? Let's try to gauge this right. What are we thinking, right here, maybe? Yeah, let's do right here. So, for those of you who don't know, if you hit page up, it'll actually bring your pillar up out of the ground. Pro tip. And I think that's probably going to be about as high as we can build. So what I do is I just start building ladders literally right here beside of it. Just... You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to make sure Roadrunner is safe. So let's go ahead and build him up to a spot. Well, that's no good, though, because if we build him up in the air right here, a cougar or something is liable to drop on his head. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. I don't trust him on the ground right here. I think too high should do it. Go ahead and lay down. Already on passive. Oh, we have. That is so nice. We hit the 3rd level of From the Ashes. So, at the 3rd level of From the Ashes, you get Mount is replaced by Juvenile when killed. And if your Moa dies, it literally gives you a new baby right at the death spot. Plus, they get a little bit extra max health. Very good perk. Okay. Let's get this done. Alright, let's go ahead and get pillars. and ladders on our hotbar. We're just building all the way up. Let's alternate. Wait a minute. Oh, can I not get it? Oh, the snaps are being stupid. Come on. There we go. Oh no, 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 please don't. Okay. That was close. We're gonna have to... This is so sketch. Be careful, guys.
Station's on. Connection's good.
This is the hard part. Because if you do exactly what I did, you're gonna have to be super quick. And hit the F button again, or you're gonna fall to your death. Or you're gonna fall to your death anyway, evidently. Are you serious? So don't do what I did. We're gonna need way more. Actually, no. Can we pick this up? Let's pick this up. See if it lets us. Yes, it's gonna let us. Sweet. So that's how you get by that. Once again, make sure you're ready to hit F, because you're gonna have to immediately hit F if you do that. Nope. Ooh boy. Super sketch. This is nerve-wracking, guys. Alright, that was nerve-wracking and way more stressful than it needed to be. Looks like our MOA is fine. Let's get over to the next spot. Go ahead and follow us, buddy. Gotta watch these storms today, too. Looks like some nasty stuff's coming for the next 2 or 3 days. And the next spot's gonna be right here, right beside of it. We just brought the extras in case we lose any during that, or you just never know what's gonna happen. Alright. So, I guess the way to line these up is just aim directly up, get right underneath it, until that crosshair is right in the center. And I just look down. Go ahead and place me a pillar. I was about to say, how are we out of pillars, but we weren't. I think that's gonna do it, maybe? And this is the most sketch part. Oh man, that is enough. Oh, am I not gonna be able to place it? Come on.
That's it. We got a signal. GPR connected.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get this down because this is super
You sorted this, and it wasn't simple.
super risky.
You and I can be useful allies. And you're keeping them happy here.
Alright, I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh, did we not get... How did that get there? I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to get us back to base, and we will take the very next scan mission, and then we'll see where we're at with our electronics and getting the foundry, the materials processor, and the electric furnace up. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, I pulled us back to base and did a little bit of stuff around the base. After all that was said and done, we wound up with 121 electronics. Went ahead and made us up a little bit more carbon fiber. As you can see, our epoxy and organic resin reserves have been completely diminished, but we are ready to make our materials processor. And scroll down a little bit, our foundry. We are moving into the end game, folks. We just need 7 more electronics to get into the... Let's see what we need. Electric furnace. So we're going to need 43 more concrete. I believe we have enough silica to do that. We just need to get the stone. We need 30 steel ingots, which we have. And then we need to get a little bit more electronics crafted up. So let's go ahead and get these placed down first. So we've got our materials processor, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Let's go ahead and put it right here. Eventually we'll have another one sitting right here. And then our foundry, I believe we're going to make it the centerpiece of the workshop. So let's see, where's the very center of the room? Probably, like, I think a good spot for it would be about right there. Maybe a little bit further. It's like right here. Yep, I'm happy with that. Oh my gosh, people. We are moving into it. Let's get our electric tool. Get these hooked up. I don't like that. Let's go straight. That looks much better. And then grab this and see if we can't... This might be difficult. Let's see. Let's get there. Here. Here. And then we'll just run it right there. Alright. Yes! Alright. So that means we 100% can take this eyesore off. Let's check and see if our wind turbine, excuse my words, is going to work right there. It is. Oh, we're cooking with grease now. Let's... This may be... Oh, Lord. Let's get there. Make it over here. And maybe, yes, right there. Let's go check, see if that's hooked up right. Where's our wolf? Oh, yeah. Those are so good at protecting. Good boy. Ah, good boy. You guys are awesome. Okay, so with that, that should push us up, and it is active. We now have 17,500 electricity, which is plenty for... We've got 4,000... Yeah, we've got 4,000 on our deep drills. We've got... Does this take... How can I see... Oh, I need the... Yeah, we're going to have to build one of those very soon. So the deep freeze takes 2,500. I believe the foundry is going to take 2,500, and materials processor takes 2,500, maybe. So at the most, we're looking at 7,500, and then 4,000. So 11,500. So we're not even at our full capacity with everything running. So that's very good. We're also probably going to get some lights up eventually. I'm not going to mess with that right now, but we have what we need to make us some titanium tools. Ooh, we're going to need carbon fiber. We do not have... We can probably get us a knife and maybe a pickaxe. I believe we do have enough for that. We're going to need 8. Yeah, we do have enough for that. Let's grab us a little bit of epoxy. We're gonna need some steel screws. Let's go ahead and grab those out of here. So we're gonna need the titanium. Let's go ahead and grab all of our titanium. Throw it in here. Get us a titanium pickaxe. And a titanium knife. And we are moving right along into titanium here. My 2 most important things. We'll move into axe next and then eventually get the hammer. And then, what's it going to take us to make our compound bow? Ooh, we're going to need composites for that. We cannot do that right yet because we don't have the electric furnace up. But we are going to get there soon. And then we're really going to be there. And then we're going to get the composite spear. And we're going to be pretty much at the top tier you can get as far as weapons go. So, now that we have that, let's put our old platinum stuff in here. We'll put the wind turbine in there. Let's go ahead and get all of our bone powder, bones, and stuff in here. Let's go ahead and craft up that epoxy. And then let's put our electric tool back. We are moving right along, guys. That's pretty excellent, actually. Oh, no, that doesn't belong. Put that over here. I did craft up some more health elixirs, and it's about time to sleep. So we're probably going to sleep on camera this time. That's going to push us into day 61. We are moving right along. And then we're going to pick up one more operation, and that's how we'll end the episode. Probably going to do just a simple scan in the desert. We still have our Wayfarer armor when we do. Shotgun shells. Oh, we got plenty of shotgun shells, plenty of arrows. Things gravy. Get that swapped out, and let's go pick up this operation.
You know, I've got a job for you, if you don't mind who you're working for. Geomagnetic readings in the region have got them freaking out. They want more data, a lot more, before they make some big decisions. If you're ready, they're paying.
Okay, so I believe this is going to be kind of a pain in the hind end, guys. I think this is the one we have to build the 1x1 structures and leave the beacons inside for a long time. This is probably going to take me quite a while.
As long as you're getting them what they want, you and I have got your back. Just don't disappoint them. They're interested in geomagnetic readings around here. No prizes for guessing it relates to exotics somehow. I'm no geologist, and neither are you, but all you gotta do is set up some sensor stations. They've dropped units at points marked on your map. Should be easy enough, if this weren't Icarus.
But it is Icarus. Okay, so let me actually get some stuff together. I'm going to go grab some items. That way we have a few 1x1s. I think we're going to need 3 1x1s for this. So you want 6 stone floors, 12 stone pillars, and let's see, 4 times 3, another 12 stone walls, and then probably 3 doors of some sort. So that's what we're going to grab, and then I'll see you guys over in the desert. Alright guys, so we're coming into it. Got the container right here. Oh no. We're gonna have to build a wood shelter, I guess. Let's get all the ones we can get up first. And then we'll make us a wood shelter. Okay, so basically we're gonna want to do the same thing we did with, what was it, Ice Storm? Build a 1x1, just 4 pillars on the ground. One there. 4 walls up. That's all there is to it. And this is going to be a long run mission, so each shelter you deploy is going to give you extra percentage a second. Let's look at the map. Our next one is probably, I think our best bet is probably to get the ones over here, because we're going to have to hit this one, run all the way back through here, then hit B, and we'll probably just jump down and come back around up here and get this triangle marker. So let's go ahead and actually get enough junk to make us a wooden structure, since we didn't bring enough stone. I knew I should have just brought it all. Hindsight's 2020, I guess. I think a wood structure probably will be sufficient, though. Until that red storm blows in, I didn't realize there was a tier 6 storm coming tomorrow. That might be problematic. Alright, let's get 2 of these, 4 of these, and we're going to want... Oh, do we not? What do we not have enough of? We don't have enough wood. Oh, that perk is so good. And having a good axe is not a bad thing either. All right, let's get our 4 pillars, and we are set. All right, so this is kind of tricky getting up here. I'm surprised nothing has happened to attack us yet. Alright, now we're getting attacked by a scorpion. Leave Roadrunner alone. Oh, wait. What's attacking us now? Alright. Let's see if we can get up here to these spots. I tried to shorten the video a little bit and wound up having to bring you guys back because we're getting attacked. That's alright. We're in the spot now. I think this is where we're going to do our wooden structure. This should work just fine. As long as a storm doesn't completely destroy the structure, we should be okay. There we go. Well, you're thirsty, ain't you, buddy? Okay, let's remedy that real quick. That titanium knife is freaking sweet. Actually, let's test it out on this boar real quick. Yeah, it's doing quite a bit of damage. 361 per crit. And like I said before, we're going to have to go all the way around. So I'll see you guys when we're at the next spot. All right, we're here, guys. Let's go ahead and get this next location up. Go. There. Got a speed build. If I had it all on my hotbar, it could really speed build, but we can still go pretty quick. Boom. Beacon down. That last door or wall one. There's that one. All right, let's get down. Actually, let's just... Where are we at, actually? So I think our best course of action is going to be... Jump down here. Go up through here, and then get there. So let's go ahead and jump down. Ooh, maybe that's not a great idea, because this is where everything fell to its death earlier, isn't it? That was hilarious, actually. We're going to take a little damage from this one. And we're going to take... Oh, we're fine. So let's actually go ahead and get our health elixir back on. We'll give one to Roadrunner. A little bit of a lag spike because of the save system. There's nothing I can do about that. It's not my PC. It is Icarus itself. But just like any survival game, we love it with its flaws. Let's see. It's going to be on the higher tier. So let's get up here on this little ridge. Yep, right here. All right. Good.
The scan's finished, and the data's come through.
Alright guys, so that looks like it's going to be another 90 minutes IRL time. So what is our course of action at this point? What did we need? We needed organic resin, so I'm going to go ahead back to base and collect everything we need to get that electric furnace up. Then we may actually venture into making some composites this episode, actually. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, it's the morning of day 63, I believe. Not real sure, I haven't been taking notes this episode. And we are just waiting, it's 99% done. We are waiting for that survey mission to complete. Took an absolute age, an hour and a half I've been waiting on this, but I've done a lot of grinding in between. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. Like if you see in here, we've got titanium, and in here we've got a lot of stuff. We've got all this composite paste right here. Got a bunch of copper in here still smelting up. So
all right, that's everything. You did it, and lived to tell the tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead. Yanaya's gonna like this. A lot. They're worse friends to have, I guess.
Alright, so we got a storm blowing in, but let me show you guys. So we have everything. Let's go ahead and make our electrical furnace. So we're definitely going to get that crafted up. Alright, let's go ahead and get that down. Let's grab our electrical tool real quick. That hooked up. That's one. We also need the water tool, I guess. Let's go ahead and get that too. That hooked up. Let me grab, let's see if we can. Let's actually run through to the other room. There we go. That do it? Yes, it did. All right. So, with that, we can now take all 100 of these composite pastes, get those smelting up. Let's go ahead and put our electric tool, water tool back up. We also have everything we need to go ahead and get our titanium axe, our titanium sickle, and our titanium hammer. So we are fully kitted out with titanium tools, which is absolutely great. Let's put this over here. And then let's get these platinum tools back out there. And we still have quite a bit of carbon fiber and a little bit of titanium left. So we're good to go on that. Then we're just waiting on this. How long is that going to be? It's going to be a little bit. So yeah, that'll do it. All right, so we've got 100 composites now. So that means we can actually upgrade the composite spear, the compound bow, and composite arrows, and still have quite a bit of composites left over. Let's get that on. Let's get this spear on. Now we're cooking. Okay, let's get our old equipment put away. And for the last thing, since we have full titanium gear, a trench shotgun full of slugs, first let's grab our foods. I've got something special planned for the end of the episode. So, we are going to need our iron production to be very through the roof now, because it's really hard to keep up with your iron needs. Now we're getting into composites and we're going to need a lot more steel. So, we're going to go ahead and make us a thumper. Because there's a cave right here close to base. These composites actually put away. Yeah, there's a cave right here close to base. Don't need that platinum sickle anymore. That is completely mined out, that I would like to be full of iron again. So, let's go grab us a power source. We're going to take one of our... Let's take this one. Let's take one of our wind turbines. Wolves are doing work. Let's grab Roadrunner. Alright, we're here. Man, look at this thing. It's chunky. So, what the Thumper does is you place it down. Show you. Checking. Check the map. I'll show you guys exactly what we're dealing with. So what the Thumper does is it will respawn every node that you've mined in this entire circular radius. But depending on how many nodes you've mined out, the risk factor grows. And the fight that you're going to have to deal with, because it's going to upset all the cave worms. Gets exponentially worse the more nodes that you've mined. So I've only mined 55 nodes. The risk level is going to be medium for this fight. But let's do it. Yes. Love it. We got another teenage. There we go. These freaking fights get cool as can be. And, oh, we got a Tyrannus messing with us too. And a wolf? Oh, that's not a wolf. Oh, boy. Luckily, we have a really good shotgun. Oh, and it's upset all of the wildlife. Oh, there's a teenage. There we go. These fights can get pretty intense. Yep, this one's gonna be pretty good. This is the Landshark. Took it out with about 3 shots. These slugs are really ridiculously good. We get the vestige. Odd. What happened? Okay, we're good. I guess it got hit. Anyway, let's continue this fight. Yeah, no, it didn't reset our progress. Yeah, those land sharks can get pretty cool, especially if you get a high level and you can't kill it real quick. Because they like burrow in the ground and they'll like chase you around. It gets crazy. I'll try to show that off. I won't kill the next one as quick. Matter of fact, let's switch over to our regular shoddy shells to show you guys this is possible with weaker ammunition. Out of here, dear. 53%. I'm surprised nothing spawned in a few minutes. Usually you get a couple of the teenage worms at least. What do we got? What do we got? Here we go. Here we got a teenage. That one's tough. Jeez. Let's run away from that. These fights can get pretty intense the higher tier you're getting. Here comes another land shark. Here we go. Same principle as, actually, I want to show his digs off. So we're kind of just going to let him attack for a few seconds and see if we can't show off. Oh, geez, that hurt a little bit. This wolf. How are you doing, buddy? All right, you're good, you're good. He is not happy. All right, here we go. Gets crazy. Oh! Alright, alright, alright. He's gonna be coming from. Here he comes. I think. Yeah, there he went. Yeah, that gets nuts. Especially if you get a high level and you can't kill it real quick, he'll start doing this. You've got to really be on your toes. Here we go. Let's put him out. That'll do it. Thumper has completed. All the nodes that were here have been regenerated. If we look in this cave, everything in there should be back. Let's go check that out and we'll call it an episode. Yeah, just make sure you prepare for these fights. It's very useful for respawning the bigger caves. chips like that, all the iron, the titanium, everything's back. And even all of the silica nodes and oxide nodes should be back outside too. Yeah, they're all here. Everything's respawned. So yeah, with that, guys, I think that's what we're going to call the episode. This has gone on quite long enough, I think. It's probably going to be over an hour long at this point. But we got quite a bit done. We did 2 more operations. A couple of the more difficult ones, I think, for the very beginning tier. We hit all tier 4 tools, including our not platinum, but titanium tools. We hit composite bow, or compound bow, and composite spear. We have a thumper now. We are set up with all of our tier 4 base benches. We need to move into textiles, masonry, and we definitely need that alteration bench up too. That's what we're going to try to get into next time. But I will definitely work on that. Maybe do a little bit more grinding in between episodes. Sorry, this one was a little late. Had some stuff come up the day of recording and got pushed back a little bit, but it'll be out pretty soon for those of you who saw the little post. Anyway, go ahead and comment down below. I'm gonna do PvE weekends every other weekend, so it'll be next weekend actually. I'll be doing PvE with 2 of my subs. I'm gonna pull you guys out of a hat. Comment down below PvE, and I will put you guys in the drawing to be on the PvE server with me. We'll probably go fight the Quarite boss or something like that. Or maybe we'll just do some operations. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but it should be fun. I'm going to do community weekends every other weekend. I'm going to switch back and forth between this and ARC. So keep posted for that. Comment down below. If you're new and you think this earned your subscription, please subscribe. We're almost to 400 subs at this point. By the time this is recording, we might actually, or by the time this is posted, we might actually be to 400. So yeah, community's grown pretty quick. With that, guys, much love. Be kind to each other. Y'all stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.